Arsenal TRS-25 sight. Dude, I was getting nasty on that prone.
Oh yeah.
Are you aiming dead for it?
Yeah, I am, because you adjusted, right?
Yeah. Hey, that's a hit.
Hit. Left.
Yep.
Hit. Light that up, dude.
Let's go check in with friend of the Nutnfancy project, Arsenal K-Var. Our spokesperson as usual, Walker English.
What's up?
Everybody says you always look pissed.
I'm not. I'm smiling on the inside. There's like a party going on deep inside.
You
of me.
always look that way. I try to tell him in commentary, I'm like, dude, Walker looks pissed. I'm like, dude, he's always that way.
One time you cracked a joke and I laughed.
There you go. We may do it again in this update vid, SHOT Show 2011 with K-Var, cranking it off. By the way, still friends of the Nutnfancy project, so if you don't like that, so sorry. So sorry. Deal with it. Sega shotguns. Talk to us, brother.
Okay, what we got on top is, I want to start on the bottom.
All right.
SGL-12, this is a standard version that everyone's seen imported for many years now. And what we've done is you go up one, and here we have the Saiga 12 again, and this is our Saiga 1202, but we've put an RPK style stock on it. We made this ourselves, and it's got a steel retainer for the sling loop. So now you can attach your sling to it. Price point on this roughly goes up about 50 bucks.
Just for that addition. That's very doable.
Now, you go up here to the next level, we've got the RPK style stock, the steel retainer with the sling loop, and a four-sided Picatinny rail on here. You can put whatever you want to on it, flashlights, lasers, wherever you want to go with it. It is mil spec, of course, and then of course this is all made in the US by Arsenal.
The only way that'd be improved, in my opinion, is if you had a single point tie-in right here. Because so I run a sling horizontally here, it comes and it twists for an underside. Totally doable, I've done that lots. I'm just saying, for future versions.
The only thing I'll tell you is that the little guys in the shop are hard at work, constantly coming up with new ideas.
Let's call them elves.
I just didn't want to offend anybody.
The K-Var elves.
Now, when we go up one more, this is one of my favorite shotguns. And it's a 410 shotgun that's designed exactly like an AK-74. And I know everybody says 410, big deal, I want a 12 gauge. Here's the deal with this shotgun. When you take it out and you shoot it, it can be operated by just about anyone in the household. It has very low recoil, it functions great, it's a reliable weapon, and you're able to have, if you've got your wife, your kids, you want to take them out, have something that's fun to shoot, they can take it out, shoot this weapon, have a good time. Great for home defense also, and it's got the, this particular model has the Warsaw or the original Link buttstock on it, and it's got all of our standard furniture, stainless steel heat shield. One of the things, next time you come out and we go shooting again, I'm going to bring one of these out, except we've got a very special one that's full on.
Outstanding. What's your mag capacity, the largest? And what brand mag? Is it your own? Because when we talked shot 2010, I think we mentioned, maybe it's when we came down to Vegas and shot with you, but we're kind of looking at some different shotgun magazine options down the road.
Currently, there are 10-round magazines available for this. We ship it with a 5-round magazine. So we do have 10-round magazines when we run the full auto, because you just have to have at least 10 rounds.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. All right, and if you don't know it, Walker's big on magazine quality. Don't get him started. You're not known for speaking your mind, though.
Yeah, there's something we don't agree on there. Our magazines are the best. They're steel reinforced. They're mil spec, and they're going to stand the mil spec.
What are you talking about, man? I love the Bulgarian Circle 10. They're outstanding.
I'm just talking about the
Tapco.
Yeah.
There we go. I said it. I said it in the K-Var booth. All right, we'll just leave that. Go look at Shot 2010 or shooting with Arsenal down in Vegas. Those vids are still out there.
All right.
Some exciting stuff at K-Var. Oh, show them the RPKs, dude.
RPKs.
We saw a lot of this in Shot 2010 booth review. We don't want to like duplicate what we said, but the update is as follows.
Here's the update. We've got some RPKs available. Wait until mid to late February, and we're going to have the RPK in 7.62 by 3.9 out. Currently, we got this is the 5.45 on top, and this should be the 5.56 on bottom. So, those of you who want to get out, reach out and touch something, pick up the RPK. It's got the thick barrel on it. You get the bipod, everything. You're ready to rock and roll with it.
Love the blonde wood still, always had.
And here's something I want to clarify for people. There are a lot of companies out there, and I won't name any names because I've gotten in trouble before.
Again, Walker's looking pissed, but he's not pissed. Don't misinterpret him.
Out there,
there's a smile.
Say they make quote unquote milled receiver guns. There's a huge difference between a forged receiver and a milled receiver. At Arsenal, all of our receivers on the milled guns come out of a hammer forging. And that basically means they're virtually indestructible. These other companies that like to ride on our coattails and say they make a milled receiver gun, they're just taking a hunk of steel and milling it out. There is nothing special about it. And the example I'll give you is that if I gave you a choice and said you can have just a drilled out barrel or you can have a hammer forged barrel, what are you going to choose? You're going to choose the hammer forged barrel, right?
Absolutely.
So,
okay, let me run that through the Nutnfancy translator. Good job, Walker. Translated, what Walker's saying is, there's a lot of other great products out there. We really like them, but I will tell you this, our product, we stand behind it 100% and we think it's better.
I don't know if that's exactly what I said, but
that's the politically correct version.
All right.
All right. Shot that lots. Thousands and thousands of rounds sent down range in the Nutnfancy project. Love that gun.
So we came out with this one last year. In the middle of the year, we kind of did an update. We're going to flip around to the back side here and tell you.
Still love that maroon stock, guys. There's black, there's OD, Warsaw packed, and NATO lengths available. Here's some exciting stuff.
Now, here, as you guys look at it, you probably think it's the same thing as a standard SGL 31. And it looks very much like it is, but what we've done is this is the 5.45 and we put our side folding stock on it, and it's the Russian side folding stock. It's original Russian. Press the button here, folds up, locks up nice and tight. As you can see, one of the reasons why this is the best side folding design is because you have a metal to metal lock up here. So when I extend it out and you've got it in the locked position, there's no play in this whatsoever. I've got sales samples that I've had for 4 years now. Last year was 3 years. We're up to 4. Still no play in it. Something you guys would be very happy with.
Fan of metal to metal contact for the folding stock. Well done. And then you have, did we see that last year? I forget.
No. This is basically the same gun, except what we've done is this has the original triangular stock on it. And then this last one down here, what we did was we just took our bolt-on AK-BFS stock and just bolts right on. So if you got it and you wanted to put a fixed stock on it, you could. You just take it off and put your fixed stock on it.
That's cool, some flexibility there. For AK purists, will they be happy with these two guns?
These two guns, absolutely, because once again, this is an original Russian stock, and this is the original design triangular side folder. And
the closest thing they're going to get, probably.
That's it.
At least at the quality levels that we've discussed, like, a lot already. What's that machine over there, dude? Do you want to talk about it?
Let's go over here.
Real quick, I don't want to bore the audience, but it is kind of interesting because it talks to what KVAR's, or actually I'll say Arsenal's capable of doing.
Okay. These are some actual test targets that we send out with a weapon. What happened was, as we started building AKs and we got more popular, people kept saying AKs aren't that accurate. So we had, as Nutnfancy would say, we had the little elves in the shop shooting the guns and sending them out with test targets.
We mean that in a loving way, by the way.
Very much. I mean no offense towards elves.
No.
So
There's
they were shooting them, sending them out with test targets, and when you got somebody on the range shooting a gun for 8 hours a day, you're going to get some zingers here and there. That's just human error. So we came up with this machine so that we'll be able to take the weapons, place them in here, punch it up on the computer system, and it's going to, we can punch it up to fire 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, full auto, whatever we want to do, and it's going to do it, does all the calculations. We have a camera downrange where we're able to look at it, bring everything up so that it gets 0. design we came
Outstanding.
up with.
So you're going to say that every gun now will be shipping with a test target?
No, I'm not going to say that yet. I'm going to say almost every gun will be shipped with a test
Almost
target.
every gun. All right, and so let me ask you this. What gun shot those right there?
Well, let's pull it up. They've got it listed on here. This particular target was an SGL-21, and it's got the serial number there.
What's the range it shot at? Distance, I'm talking.
The actual distance of our range is it's about 25 meters. We use the reduced target so that we basically get the results of what we want to do at 100 meters.
What's a no pass on that? So we lock into the jig here, an SGL-21, and if it shoots what, we send it back to get it looked at.
You know, if we're shooting outside the black, if the grouping is
not
getting
good.
larger than this, then that's when we're going to say, no, let's take it back and take a look at it.
Okay.
You know, when you're sighting in guns, as anybody knows, you look for the grouping first and then you bring it on target.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to get first.
I think I proved in my tabletop review of the 21 and 31 SGL variety, they are indeed combat accurate.
Here's
Shown
an
in the
SGL.
desert in TMP.
This is an SGL-31 target here. That's the 545.
Amazing.
This
And
is,
that corresponds with my own shooting, that I thought the 31 was a more accurate rifle. And I think more in part not to the rifle but the cartridge.
probably.
Yeah, the 545, very accurate. Anything you want to say on this wall right here? Stuff we probably already said before, huh?
Yeah, these are your crank-off versions, and more power to you if you live in a state where you can own them.
Word.
Over here, this is our California wall. For many years, Arsenal had a standard policy that we will not ship into the state of California. And throughout the years, we had talked to many of the fine dealers in the state of California. They had talked to us, informed us of the law, told us that it was legal to do a configuration. We got together with the attorneys, we looked at it, we realized, hey, you guys are right. And so what we did is we came up with a configuration that we think will meet, that we know will meet any kind of requirements for the law in the state of California.
California DOJ, baby.
Yeah, but the other thing is, one of the things that we wanted to do, so many people send these guns out and they just say, well, I'm just going to take off the pistol grip, or I'm going to do something like that. And we didn't want to do that, and there's a couple reasons why we didn't want to do that. Number one, when you look at this weapon, this is a California legal weapon, it still looks like it's supposed to look. It's not missing the pistol grip, it's not missing your muzzle brake. It looks the way this rifle is designed to look.
Adhering to, as you like to say, Russian technology.
That's it.
The technology.
We got to adhere to the technology.
I can't believe you hadn't said that word yet in this booth review.
It's proper
It's
mil
like your
spec.
favorite word ever. There's a laugh from Walker, see? There
Now,
you go.
the other thing is that we deal with a lot of distributors that do sell into the state of California, and they're met with the same kind of requirements that we are. And when our attorneys look at it, we don't want to produce something that is looked at as just kind of halfway skating by the law. So we came up with this. Here's the basics of how it works. We've got the weapon here. We've created basically a cage here. The rifle's shipped out with a key. You insert the key into the bottom here, and you push forward, and now you're able to take your magazine out and reload it. Comes with a 10-round magazine. Locks back into place just like that. Every rifle is shipped with a key. The other thing it's shipped with is shipped with a coupon. What this coupon is for is if the people in the state of California get together and they're able to actually get the lawmakers to repeal some of these laws and allow you guys to carry the weapons in their original configuration, you can send that rifle back to us and we will replace your magazine lock with an original one.
How
so
cool
that
is that?
now you've got it in the original configuration.
Very cool. You were talking about removing the pistol grip. You like, don't do it. What were you specifically talking? Can't be done, or just not recommended to do?
No, what I was...
Of course, I'm talking legal aspects aside.
Basically, the way the California law is ruled is it's got to be a certain configuration. So if you were to remove the pistol grip, then it would be a legal configuration to bring it to the state of California.
Okay.
That's just kind of like going around it. We didn't want to do that. Our attorneys don't want us to do that. The other thing was, like I said, when you take the pistol grip off, it doesn't look the way it's designed to look.
Okay.
So we wanted to come up with something that keeps the true, authentic look
So what I'm hearing from you is you're not super stoked. Super stoked. I run a Tapco interfuse on my SGL.
No, that doesn't make me. I'm not really sure why you would run a.
Oh, dude, you know the reason why. For length of pull, man. Roll over prone. I love the looks of this though, right here.
If you weren't falling down while you were shooting, then you probably wouldn't need the rollover.
When are you going to come out and shoot with us, by the way?
I'm planning to come out in the spring.
All right. You heard it. Walker English shooting with us. There's a California legal Sam 7 SGL series. Pretty nice. I think the California guys will be pretty stoked to see those.
We got the Sam 7, the 23, which is a 7.62, the 33, which is a 5.45, and we did a 410 shotgun in California also.
Price points, are they any more than a regular SGLs?
All the price points on these are between $25 to $40 more than a standard SGL. I guess that was the other thing we wanted to do, is we didn't have any desire to come out and price gouge anyone. We know our rifles hadn't been available in the state of California for a long time, and we wanted to come out with something that was really affordably priced, comparable to the rest of the rifles. We did a lot of engineering work on it, but it's only a little bit more money.
Excellent. All right, you have a 10-round magazine we need to show them.
Go over here.
Let's hit it. Dude, we got to zone in on that. Lunchtime in the booth, check it. It's actually dinner time. We're about ready to close the SHOT Show down. Sorry for intruding, brother.
All right. He's going to eat that whole thing.
Eating.
He is.
This is your 10-round Arsenal produced magazine, correct?
That's correct. It's Arsenal, made in the USA. And here's the thing. When you look on the back of this, on the 10-rounder, we incorporated the steel locking lug. And we're the only ones doing a polymer mag that incorporates the steel locking lug because it's the low capacity. It's only 10 rounds and it doesn't stick that far out. You don't have to have the polymer. You don't have to have the steel insert in the front. So when all you guys get out there and you buy them and you look at them and you say, why doesn't it have the steel insert in the front? That's why. When you have you basically you don't have as much leverage on this one. So you still need the steel in the back. When and if we come out,
tab.
Yeah. When and if we come out with a 30-rounder, rest assured it'll have steel front and back and a steel liner going down.
Okay, cool. That's a great sight-in magazine. When you're sighting it in, the 5s work good, 10's even better if you ask me. Price on that, dude.
Elias, what's the price?
Ballpark.
$21.99, $23.99.
Okay.
$21.99.
Cool.
We also have them available in the original Russian plum.
There you go. The Arsenal 10-round magazine. Anything new, the accessories-wise? Stuff we probably saw already. SHOT 2010 review. Look at that kit. That's like a full-on crank-off, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's a full-on crank-off kit.
Check that out.
There's not that many of them available.
Wow, that is cool.
What are those going for? It's $14.
There you go.
Yeah.
Turn your gun into a crank-off. That is cool. Legalities, of course, being observed. Is that the front end for your Sega?
Yes.
You say
do
Saiga?
sell separately. Saiga, tomato, tomato.
Exactly. That's a nice front end. The only thing is, how about the I mean, I know you have the Picatinny that attaches forward. You could easily make your own or attach your own side. Is there any provision to just put a short run of Picatinny for a light, for
It's
instance?
not proper technology.
There it is. There it is. The Walker approach, Russian technology in the Arsenal house.
One of the things you guys got to check out is we brought in a bunch of original Russian stuff. This is an original Russian side folder. We've got these available at K-Var. There's other parts and accessories for the Russian, bolts, firing pins. Elias is going to pull some more stuff out.
And the inventory and stock's always changing, right, Elias?
Yes.
So look on the website and you'll see the new stuff.
We're changing.
Like I said, we hit it pretty hard. SHOT 2010 and in the visit down in Vegas is the quality levels are pretty smoking. These are brand new, non-issued parts.
It's all Russian.
Yeah.
Yep. What else you want to talk about? Look at all the people watching this. All right, check this out real quick. Sam 7 SFK. How many piece flash hider is that, Walker?
4-piece Bulgarian flash hider.
There you go.
It's the conical style.
We've seen that before. You showed it to us in that one video.
Get the view down there.
There you go. Cavernous down there. Nice. And then you have a very ergonomic safety kedge on the SFK.
This is the ambidextrous safety. It's got the standard Kalashnikov style safety on the other side. And on this side, you can activate it with your thumb.
Love it. Milled receiver. Peep to diopter. Actually, peep and then notch. Backside, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Limited production, not for sale, I don't think. It's just a demo thing, right?
Yeah, that's just a demo.
I can't remember. Did we shoot one of those down with you in the desert?
I don't believe we did.
I think we just took the SGLs out, hammered them. And that RPK. That RPK was pretty sick.
Yeah, you liked the RPK a lot. You shot it a lot.
It was fun. It was fun. There you go. 2011 with the Arsenal KVAR crew. Walker English doing hosting duties yet again. I wonder how many years we'll be doing this.
As long as we keep making more stuff.
Are you pissed?
I'm not. I'm
Tell your
very
face.
happy. Like I want to just set
It's
the
a
record.
long day.
No, just to set the record straight. I'm going to smile for everyone real
Here you
quick.
go. Here you go. Oh my gosh, stay straight faced. It's better that way.
Thank you.
Nutnfancy SHOT Show. Arsenal friends of the project have been ever since we've hooked up. It ain't changing. We'll probably do some more rounds downrange with these guys sooner or later. Good times. Great guns. Probably the world's best AK variant rifle. Nothing's changed. Out.